got 22nd, and the 09 are making whip. And get there. No hard to come out and get this third spot. Sean trying to come back. Aaron Mason, great pitch strategy. Aaron Mason will get it done finally at Black Rock.
Boys, just like we talked about in the meeting, what's going to pay off for us today? Just patience and consistency. Good smooth racing on the racetrack, and that's...
Alright guys, we're here today for the finale race here at Watkins Glen. It's gonna be a good one. And starting on the pole is Sean Henley, and the 23 is Seth Cole, the hometown man here, as we're gonna get ready to take you to your start. And Justin Acosta, he's starting about 30th in this race, so he got a long ways to go to get in the front and be safe where he can finish in this one. But there they got him going 3 wide already. But there goes Seth Cole in the corner. Here comes the 31. Dylan Potte's gonna go out in the corner, but watch Barney Wood here. Barney Wood's running in the 8th, starting in the 8th position. But he's gonna have to watch trying to be in the top 10 right now, because that's where he's gonna need to finish to win this championship. But anyway, there they go off the corner. Here they go side by side. Sean Henley had the big run over Dylan Pote right now. There's Seth Cole and James McLeod. But here comes the Shannon Carroll machine right there, going to try to make some moves right there. But here comes Dylan, going to get a wild run right there on Sean Henley. But he's going to have to hold it right there. But here comes Seth Cole. And here's James McLeod right back there in the 4th position. There they go off the corner back there. Oh, the 11 is going 3 wide right now, but he is in the 31st position. There's Jeff Ellis right behind him. A guy that needs a good run, but does not look like it's going to happen today. But there's Aaron Mason. Aaron Mason right now. There is Barney Wood running right there in the 8th position. That's where he needs to run for the whole race here today. But there's Sean Henley. We'll keep an eye on those guys for the whole race, most of the race. But as the caution is not out right now, but Dylan Pote is going to try to get Gil. Oh man, that was almost contact back there. But Sean Henley is going to try to hold off Dylan Pote. Dylan Pote is catching him right now. But he goes to the S's. There's the caution out. No, there's just Acosta. Oh, they make a bunch of contact down there, but that was almost a problem. You gotta watch the first 4 laps of this race, and I'll basically tell you what really goes on right now. But there's Barney Wood. Barney Wood sitting right up there in the 9th position. That is where he's going to need to finish. But there's Dylan. He'll go off the racetrack. Here comes Seth. Seth's going to bring that power. He's going to get to the inside, try to get there for the 2nd spot. But it's not going to happen, as Sean gets a great run off the corner down there. And then you can see Justin Acosta still falling back, as he has gotten passed by a couple more trucks. And he is just falling back right now. But there's Barney Wood still sitting up in the top 10. Is he going to go on the inside and try to make a pass right there on the 15? I don't know where. There's Aaron Mason. Aaron Mason could try to get up there as well and get up in the top 10. As you can see right there, the 09 makes a little bit of cross onto the rumple strips right there. But Dylan Pote still trying to catch Sean Henley. It's not looking like it's going to happen right now. But there goes Barney Wood into the 8th position. And with Justin Acosta having a bad run right now, that is not what he needs. Oh, and they go a little bit Getting the corner right there. Oh man, I think Barney was gonna hold on to the top 10, but the 27 is gonna be all over him for that 10th spot. That's basically where Barney needs to be right now to clinch that championship right now with the way Justin Acosta is running. Justin Acosta running in the back of the field right now. That's not where Justin Acosta needs to be right now. And then, oh, there goes the 48 off the track right there. But there's Barney Ward. And Barney Ward, oh man, he's stuck right behind the 42, but he's going to have to try to get under him right here. We'll take a look back at that in a minute. But Dylan Pote is catching Sean Henley right now. I'm sorry about the boring race so far at the 3 laps, but it's only 3 laps. Anyway, there they go into the corner, and Kyle, he's going to try to get back to Kyle Sanowski's back bumper. There they go off the corner down there. There's the 88. The 88 is Sean Henley. He's going to stop a little bit. Here comes Dylan. Dylan's going to make a good run down on him right here. As Sean's been leading most of the laps here right now. But there's Barney Ward. Barney Ward still sitting up there pretty in the 8th position, now 10th right now. But he's basically going to have to get by that 42. And the 42 is going to make a little bit of a mistake right there. And Barney Ward's going to get to the inside of him. But here comes the 48. Going to get to the inside of the 09. The 09 is going to ride way high down there. And we'll go back to that. But Richard Johnson is stopped on pit road. And that is one of your championship contenders. And he is having problems. I think he's taking a pit stop though. But there is a 48. But watch Barney Ward right there. As he has got by those two to get up into the... now solidly in the top 10, but watch the 29 go way high right there. Here comes the 8, gonna make a move right there, trying to get to the 15. But Dylan Pote still trying to catch that 88. But Sean Henley has packed a lot in there right now. And there's a 16 having a problem down on the inside. And there's the 88, but there's the 31, and there's the 23. There's a 48, but Barney Ward still running solidly in the top 10 right now. Sorry about this boring race right now. But there's the 88, and there you see the 31 of Dylan Pote. There's the 23, and they're still running single file right now. But we'll go to the back. Oh man, some of these guys riding off the corner a little bit. Here comes Zohar gonna try to get there and try to make a move right there on the inside of Charles Sanford. Oh man, there you guys right. Oh, Preston Plord. He's in the wall, but I don't think that's gonna cause a caution. Yes, it is. Preston Plord will cause a caution and come out, and that is good for Barney Ward because most of you guys can take a pit stop under caution now. Barney Ward's been running solid right now, and that's what he needs to keep doing. But basically, up at the front, it's Sean Henley right now, right out in front of Dylan Pote. But Dylan Pote is still trying to catch Sean, but Sean is seeing how he's running right now. He's not trying to give up that win at all. But there goes Barney Ward still trying to catch that 15, and there they come off the corner. They're side by side going in this corner. Gotta watch that corner down there. Oh, that was contact. But there goes the 8. The 8's gonna catch up to the 15, but I don't think he's gonna pass him. Oh man. But there was a battle right there between the 29 and the 09. Let's see what basically happened to the 24. All right, guys. Now watch the 24. He was coming in this corner right here. Had a very good look into the corner, but then he goes right here, and then I think Justin Perry's gonna run right into him right here. No, I think it was the 27. Oh, yep. Dylan White goes off into the corner, and right there, the 24 is gonna hit head on into the wall. And Preston Plord had a tough last 3 weeks in this series, and he will take another big hit here today. Tough break for Preston. Well, guys, you got these guys pitting right now. And they still got the 24 on the racetrack right now, but I don't see anybody staying out. Oh, wait. Who is that? That is Richard Johnson, but he is staying out. Richard Johnson is staying out. Holy crap. But I think Richard Johnson, I really don't know where he is on the racetrack right now. Oh, they got him listed in the 22nd position, but I think he'll be the leader coming off. And how about Charles Sanford? Look at the pit stop he got. And I believe Barney was going to have a little bit of problems. Oh, James McLeod held him off coming off pit road. Let's see. Let's take you to the restart here. Man, I don't know what Charles Sanford and Richard Johnson are doing, but they are really having a good knack at it as he is in the lead. And Charles Sanford is second. Here they go down the straightaway. Barney is going to need to get back up in the top 10. But anyway, up here is the 73 and the 93 up front right now. Richard Johnson has led a lap. And if he can finish up in the top 10, that will give him the championship, depending on where the 11 is running right now. And 11 is running the back of Jacob Lawler is on pit road along with Ryan Juke. But no matter right now, the 73 is up out front with Charles Sanford hounding him. But Charles Sanford is going to need a lot of room to get up there to the 73. Well, basically, the 88 is right behind them, and he was the first one that pitted along with the 31. But there's Barneywood still going to try to get up there as he will go on the inside. Oh, he had to stop right there, and the 13 is going to go back on the outside of him, and the 2 truck is where Barneywood needs to be right now. But the 93, I don't know if he just took a tire stop, because look at Sean Henry's going to go to the inside of him right here for the second position. He's not playing against. He's going to go right down there. But then we're going to have to watch Barneywood as there goes the 73 out in front right now. And Richard Johnson stayed out. And he is basically leading this race right now. But Charles Sanford is basically going to go back on the inside of the 88. He basically used a crossover move and tried to go down there. But he's holding up the 31. And these guys are bumping and banging with each other right now. As the 09 is in that last 10th spot right now. But basically this race might come down to the pit stops, along with who's going to win the championship. But that guy right here, he will be tied with Barneywood, but I don't think Barneywood has won a race, so it would still go to Richard Johnson if that was the case for Richard. But Richard is out front right now, taking it to him right now. Richard Johnson is basically trying to win this championship here in his like debut series in the Truck Series. I don't think he has been in the Truck Series, but he's not a rookie by far. But there's Barneywood giving it all he's got right there. But look at that 09. Cut off the whole town guy. Seth Cole. But Seth Cole's going to run it back and probably bump him in the back to show him that he did not like that. But Barneywood needs to get back up in that top 10. I don't know where Aaron Mason is at. There you see the 11 back there. I don't know where Aaron Mason is at. He could be lurking in the weeds somewhere. But the 17 is the leader. What the fuck? Okay, I don't get that. Ryan Juke is in the lead. Okay, we got a glitch again. But Ryan Juke, they got Ryan Juke in the lead. I don't get that one. I don't know why he's in the lead, but they got Ryan Juke in the lead. That is weird, but there's Barneywood. Barneywood is still tangling right along right here. He's going to try to get on the inside of the 23, and that is the guy that's in the top. That's the guy in the 10th spot. They're running side by side right here, but they better watch it. And basically the 14 goes out there. Oh, he's going to get turned. Oh, my God. Hard into the wall. Because the 14 and the caution is out with Charles Sanford on pit road. And that is basically going to... That could basically help Richard Johnson right now. Because he'll basically be... Oh, Sean Henley is riding off the track. Who is that? Dylan Pote ran off the track too. James McLeod, he climbs in front of Hayden Klein right there. Hayden Klein going to bump him back. There goes the 8, and that is the guy in the top 10 right now. He's trying to get up in the top 10 right now, but he's passing the 2 Dodgers right there, Ryan Cooper and the 42. But that 14 just took a hard lick to make it out to the second caution. That's the second caution that has happened in that spot. He's basically watching these guys as they come off the corner, but they basically have Ryan Juke still out front right now. I don't know what that's about. But Ryan Juke is still out front right now. But basically, there you see the 20. There you see the 23 right there of Seth Cole. But Barneywood is back up in the top 10. So it's basically going to be a battle between this championship between the way it's looking right now, the way Barneywood's running right now, which is pretty good. It's basically going to be a battle between him and Richard Johnson, as with the points leader. Oh, the 14, there he is right there. Big damage for William Duncan. But basically, it's going to be a battle between Richard Johnson and Barney Ward, who's still solidly up in the top 10 right now. And with Justin Acosta having problems back here, there he is back there having his problems. Let's see what happened to the 14. But basically, this was back in the back here, and these guys were racing pretty hard. And just James Claude just tried to give it all. Everybody's trying to give it their all here. This is the last lap. This is the last race here in the truck series, and he basically went off the track, and Randy Carpenter was there, and oh my God, lifted that 14 off the ground. That was he's a 3-time winner in this series this season. His luck has just been shit this season after those 3 wins basically. So we will see you for the restart. Big hit. We'll take a look at another look at the air he got when he hit the wall. That was a sudden hit. Man, I hope he's okay after that. But he's driving away, so he is okay. I never thought that truck was going to drive away after that. Right there. Man, he got some air hitting that wall over there. And Justin Acosta would have added insult to injury after the bad run he is having so far. Well, guys, this is basically a battle between Ryan Juke and Richard Johnson for this lead. And for the championship, it's basically a battle between Barney Ward and Richard Johnson. Barney Ward is going to have to basically finish in front of Richard Johnson to freaking win the championship, because Richard Johnson has led a lap and now he's in the top 10. But basically, here it goes right here. Richard Johnson's gonna have to hold on to it. He didn't pit, but he's gonna have to hold on to the top 10 spot he's in right now. But there's Barney Ward. Barney Ward, I don't know, there he is right there. And as we go back up to the front, Sean Henley, but there's that 73 losing a few spots, but he's gonna go back and try to get the spot back on the 48. But Richard Johnson is slow right now, so this is basically between him and Barney Ward. But he's in front of Barney Ward right now, which is all he needs to see. But that 17 is trying to hold off the 88 and the 48. But Sean Henley is coming. But Richard Johnson, look at the run he got, and he'll run up the 29. Oh man! But there's Sean. I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. I think Barney was in the top 10 right now, but Richard Johnson is gonna have to hang on right now. But he is getting hounded by everybody for that top 10 spot. He is getting passed all over the place. I don't know if Ryan. They made contact down there. Oh, and Ryan Juke's not pitting. Neither is the 73, but Ryan Cooper is. Oh. And James McCloud just hit the wall, and that will bring the caution out, and I think Richard Johnson will win the championship. Richard Johnson in the 5th spot, and he'll basically finish in front of Barney Ward, who finished in the 8th spot, and the caution is out with James McCloud hitting the barriers. Hitting the pit road wall. James McCloud just hit the pit road wall there. And the caution is out, and this race is over. James McCloud just hit the heck out of the barriers there. A lot of tough hits on that barriers down there. And again, and there's Justin Acosta, and he will finish 39th. And I don't think he had to finish up inside the top 20 to have a shot at winning this championship. And this is basically not what he wanted to have happen here today. He will finish 39th. And after all the hard work he has put into it here today, it's not going to pay off. And Richard Johnson led a lap here today, and basically Richard Johnson will sit up there and finish in the 5th spot. We are going to have to go back and see what happened here to bring out this caution, as Ryan Juke will win the race while in his new ride. He has won a race when he was in the 46, but this is basically his 2nd win of the season. So in the new ride, so great run for Ryan Juke coming out of nowhere to win the race here today. Way to go, and way to go for Richard Johnson, who has basically won the championship this season. I seen stuff going on over here when these guys were racing each other side by side. Richard Johnson had to finish in front of Barney Ward, and he was losing spots, and that's what I seen happen. And these guys made contact over here. James McCloud got into the side of the 09 trying to save it right here, and he's gonna hit hard into the barriers. But that was on the side of the track. That's why the caution came out for the 3rd time. And basically 21's gonna hit him of Xavier Livingston, and that's basically what happened there. And Richard Johnson is looking like he will win the championship here today. Great pit strategy on his part. He pitted early. We seen him on pit road early in the race, and he basically played pit strategy, and he will get this championship. Nobody would have thought Richard Johnson would have been the one to come out here today and get this championship, but there's James McLeod going to hit the barriers again, and I believe the 21 is going to come across and get in the back end right here, and that will end off the day for James McLeod right there, the 21. Let's take you to the finishing. Alright guys, because here we are with the final results of the final race of the season. We had 3 caution flags here today at this racetrack. 2 lead changes, 3 drivers led this race: Ryan Juke, Sean Henley, and Richard Johnson. All 3 of them finished up in the top 5. Richard Johnson started 41st in this race and did everything in his power to win this race. He had a bad pit stop that actually helped him in the long run. Got the chance to be out front and just made it all work. How about Ryan Juke and Richard Johnson finishes in front of Barney Ward? Basically, Aaron Mason, who finished 18th, he had to finish in the top 10 to even have a shot, but he came close. Just a dominant season by him in the regular season, but the chase, he was a little bit on and off. How about this top 10 here? Seth Cole, Hayden Klein, it's his first top 10, I believe. After Daytona, I think. Joshua Collier gets the top 10. Noah Hart, 11th. Great run for the rookies here at the end of the season. Kyle Sinoski, Jeremy McMurray with a top 15. Jeff Ellers and Aaron Mason. They'll probably, they won't tie. Never mind. But, those 2 needed to be up in the top 10 leading laps. They just did not do that. And the person I am very, very surprised about, and he did not do good today. As we keep going down there, you see your finishing results here. The guy I am talking about is this guy right here, Justin Acosta, finishing 36. He had to finish up in the top 20 or the top 10 to lead a lap to get himself the championship locked up. He could not have any problems here today, and he had problems on pit road and just on track had problems, and he will not win the championship here today. And there you see James McLeod, Xavier Livingston, William Duncan, and Preston Plord out of the race. So there you go. Those are your finishing results in the final race here at Watkins Glen. It was an awesome season. Hope you guys will be sticking around for next season. It was just an awesome season, and congratulations to Ryan Juke and your champion Richard Johnson, a season 3. See you guys later.